All right, so here's a particular car I know quite a bit about. This is a boat tail Alfa Romeo Spider, originally called the Duetto, but by this year, this is I'm not even gonna look, it's gonna be starting in '69. They went to the 1750 size engine compared to the 1600, and they went to fuel injection. So this should have the original Spica mechanical fuel injection. So yeah, 69. I'm not gonna pop the hood, but that's what it should have. All looks good inside here. The dash looks correct. Looks like an original radio. So it's 5-speed synchro mesh. Originally the Duettos had mats, rubber mats, but I believe they did go to carpeting by this year. You've got that wooden rimmed steering wheel. Take a look at these wheels. So those were correct. Looks like the tires are probably a little bit wider than stock, but that's okay. The car would drive better to some degree with those wider tires. Although you'd be surprised at how comfortable these cars ride. The ride quality is really, really good on these Duetto or boat tail type Spiders. Stand back and look at that. Great looking car. Of course, Dustin Hoffman drove a red Duetto in that movie, The Graduate. So this is your canvas top. That's all correct. Instruments are all correct. So yeah, nice car. You can see all the details. 69, 1750 Spider, Spica fuel injection, so on and so forth. 2,500 miles since the engine and transmission rebuild. So nicely done. I like the headlight covers. You would, in the US, you wouldn't be able to do that any longer, but of course in Europe you could. These are the nice sort of low-key side marker lamps compared to the later US, which would be like a big rectangle. The front end looks good. Excuse me, folks. You can see this little ridge here, and that's correct. If your Spider or Duetto doesn't have that ridge, then it's had body work on it. Or it may still have had body work, but they put the ridge back in there. Alright, this one's generating a little buzz here. It's ready to go into the tent next. 69 Alfa Romeo Spider with a 1750. At least originally that's what it had. Fuel injection, but now it's been modified with Weber carbs, which I don't know, may or may not hurt the value. I don't think that's the original color. But generally speaking, pretty clean, but hard to know without really poking at it, especially underneath.
Oh, with the e-brake? Oh,
so we'll check that out in just a second.
I'm here. Thank you.
Okay, here we go. Put your guesses in. How much? Hey. Fires up. They should put the top down.
Has a lot of other repairs that were made along the way.
I'm going to guess 32.
We have receipts for all the work.
32,000.
101.
All right, you got him, Ray? All right, here we go. Put the money down. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in 35,000. At 35, they're going to 35, they're going to 20. At 25, I get 20. At 2, they're going to take 21,000. At 21, I got 20. You got to be 1. At 22,000. At 20, they're going to 3. At 23 grand, about 3 grand, they're going to 22, 23. At 22 grand, they're going to 3 grand, about 23,000. At 24,000, they're going to 4 there. At 23 grand, they're going to 4 grand, they're going to 5. At 24 grand, they're going to 5, they're going to 5, bid 25. 24, 5, right there, now 5. At 25, got it, now 5. At 25 grand. 5, to get down, 5, to get down, 5 to bid. I got 25. You got to be 5 at 25, 5, 26,000 at 25, 5 to get down. You got 6 grand. Now 5 at 6, 5 to buy 6, 5 to get down, 26, 5. You're both out at 5 to get down. Let's sell it. Lift the reserve at 27 grand. To get down, 6, 5. Down 7 at 26, 5 to get down, 7 grand. To get down, 7 there. Take it on down at 26, 5 to get down, 7. Are we selling right at 27 grand? To get down, 5, 7, 5 at 27, 5 to get down, 5. Only 5 at 27, 5 to get 8 grand. About 28,000 at 27, 5. Lift the reserve. I got guys waiting to bid at 27, 5 to get 8 grand. About 28,000 at 27, 5 to get 8 grand. About 8 grand. To get down, 5, 8, 5, 8, 5 at 28, 5 to get 9 there at 29. Tell me 29. Got it. 29, 5. 29, 5 to get down, 5 there. Is a reserve off at 29, 5 to get down, 5 to bid, 5 to buy. 29, 5. 29, 5.
I want to take the reserve off.
Anybody else on this
With the
car?
reserve, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, tell them we're selling at 29, 5. I've got guys waiting to bid at 29, 5, 29, 5. I get 29, 29, 5. You want to sell it, don't you? At 29, 5, 5 to bid. What does that mean, Frank?
Well,
I thought he said lift the
I don't know if you
reserve.
realize this, but Enzo Ferrari actually was a race car driver. The company that he raced for was Alfa Romeo.
29,500 at 29, 5 to get on 5 to bid. Hit 29, 5 to get on 5 to bid. 29, 5 to get on. We're close at 29, 5 to get on 5 to get on 5 to get on 5 to get on. Hit 29, 5 to get on 29, 5. He does. Give me 5 at 29, 5 to get on 5. Here we go at 29, 5 to get on 29 at 29, 5 to get on 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 5 at 29,000 5 to get on 5 to get all in and done. Close it out right there. Little Alpha still for sale, ladies and gentlemen. Bring up the GC.
29,000.
30,000. We were at 29.
Listen, he just dropped the reserve by $4,000. The first $30,000 that comes in buys that Alpha.
First hand up at $30,000. Thank you, and no thanks. Sell the
Again,
GMC.
it was a good try.
Wow, close. You would take 30, but they got to 29.
It was fun, though.
Nobody else moved.
We're real close.
You might do a deal afterwards.
Come on, 102's come up right now.
All right, well, I was guessing 32.
Thank you. This is a 95 GMC extra cab pickup truck. Does have
I think that'll wrap it up for the moment.